This is Lewis Holt from Into Boxing. Delighted today to be joined with a successful Dean Gardner. How are we?
Yeah, do you want me to hold it? Or?
Yeah, no, that's right.
Yeah, feeling good. I've done enough to win the fight, which is the main thing. I've been in camp for 11 weeks now. I was actually meant to box 4 weeks ago on the other show, but my opponent pulled out morning of, which resulted in getting pushed back. So I thank Lee and Mo Pryor and the guys at TM14 for getting me on the show the following month. And I wish Carl Turney all the best. I know he pulled out because his son was had a heart condition or something. He got rushed to hospital. So I wish him all the best as well. No spitefulness in there, and yeah.
How frustrating was that? Obviously, I know it's unfortunate that the fight got pulled out, but how did you manage your training camp going up to this? Like you said, you've been training in 11 weeks. Was there a time where you just tried to make sure you didn't peak too early?
I mean, the thing is, I'm in the gym every single day, 7 days a week. I mean, I have Sundays off, but if I can get away with it, I will do a little bit on Sunday if I'm feeling good. So I do love being in camp. I love the gym environment. I love training. I love my coach, Alec Wilkie. I mean, he Danny Connors as well, who brought me to him. Very thankful for all these people around me. So that's why I love being in the gym anyway. Maybe it did take a toll on me being in camp for that long. I thought the opponent was going to come in at 68 kilos, so I made the weight. He come in a bit heavier as well, but no excuses. No excuses. I boxed at middleweight on my debut, and I come in under as well. So no excuses. I know what I'm capable of, and yeah. You know, it was a good fight. I did enough to win, but I know there's a lot of improvement to make.
Like I said, it's only your second pro fight of the day, but how important is it in a learning curve for you turning pro to face an opponent like that who's gonna sit there and trade with you?
I mean, I know what I'm capable of anyway. I mean, you can ask Alec, you can ask Danny, you can ask the team around me. The gym performances are really good. It's just about doing it under the lights. I've now learned that it's not as easy under the lights, and with people watching you, it's not the same. So I've got a lot to learn. I think this was good for me. I can take a lot from this, and yeah, now it's time to get back in the gym and get even better.
How good was it to have all those people supporting you? It was like an away day out there.
I mean, that's why we box. That's why we do it. It's that feeling, getting your hand raised, getting to do what you love in front of the people around you as well. I mean, yeah, it's brilliant. It's brilliant seeing all the people that you love cheering you on, screaming your name. I mean, that's why we do it.
Do you feel like an extra bit of pressure and extra nerves when you step out there, or is it just laser focused on the opponent?
Honestly, I go the other way with it. I get a bit too excited. I think you can, hopefully people can see that in my style. I do like to have a fight. I like to get stuck in. So them awkward customers boxing in my second fight. I did have a long amateur background. I only had 5 amateurs when the board brought in their new rules. So I come from the unlicensed scene and kickboxing scene. So having tough fights like that is exactly what I need. Exactly what I need. Heavier opponents, more durable opponents that's going to go the distance with me. So yeah, a lot to learn and a lot to take away from this fight.
It's definitely a good way to look at it. Just to finish off, is there anyone you where can people find you? Anyone you give a shout out to?
I like to shout out my sponsors. As you can see here, these are my sponsors. You've got J Plum Services, my best friend Jason, Shangri-La Vapes, very close friends of mine at work. Then you've got Jackson Scaffolding and JW Plastering. I'd like to give a shout out to Luke Jackson as well. This was 3-year-old man. He passed away not too long ago, and I wanted to honour him because he's been a massive part of my journey, helping me pay for the first bit of my medical. And also shout out to one of my good friends, Callum, who helps keep me in the gym at S&P Gallery.
Where can people find you? What socials?
Dino Gardner on Instagram. That's the main one that I use, and that's the main one that I operate on. And Dean Gardner on Facebook. If anyone wants to check me out, that's where I'm at. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you, mate. Well done on the win today.